Okay, we'll get started. Good morning, good morning. Thank you all. Is it good morning? Good morning. Thank you all for being here. And we're just going to get started. I am State Representative Tracy Davis. I am here alongside of Senator Audrey Gibson, and I will say it, Governor Charlie Crist. And we would like to talk about property insurance today. I've been going door to door in Jacksonville, and the people I've been having conversations with continue to feel the hits from Ron DeSantis and the lack of leadership on property insurance. Rates continue to take a turn for the worst, while Duval County residents are left footing the bill of rising prices in rent, food, and at the gas pump. This is unacceptable. Floridians shouldn't have to choose between keeping a roof over their heads and providing food for their families. Floridians need a leader who cares about them and cares about their bottom line, not insurance companies. And we have a leader that's going to do that, and that's Governor Charlie Crist. Governor Charlie Crist has led during crisis. He's saved 20,000 teachers' jobs. He's cut taxes for seniors. He's held BP, big business companies accountable like BP. He's fought for women's reproductive rights and continues to do that. Charlie Crist is the man for the job, and that's why I'm here. We need a governor who will crack down on the bad actors in the insurance industry that refuses to honor their policies and try to rip off their policy holders. And that's why I'm standing here with Charlie Crist. Charlie is ready to make Florida affordable again. And I'm ready to elect Charlie Crist as Florida's next governor. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Senator Audrey Gibson. Thank you, Senator-elect, Senator nominee, Representative Tracy Davis. And good morning to all of you. I'm State Senator Audrey Gibson, and let me tell you a part of the story about the debacle of higher insurance rates. Well, it's pretty simple. It's because so much time was spent during session stripping freedoms and creating cultural wars that the wait to attempt to provide property insurance relief to thousands in Jacksonville and across this state was too late, and actually cost taxpayers more money on top of the radical increase on their property insurance bill, since it was after the legislative cycle when the governor discovered a severe lack of judgment and called us back to Tallahassee for property insurance relief that people are still waiting for. Everyone knows you can't wait closer to hurricane season to try to turn around a property insurance crisis like the one we find ourselves in. That's just common sense. Insurance companies have to be solvent to pay claims. And if they project high volumes of storms and high payout of claims, what do you think they're going to do? Reduce their exposure, dropping customers, and pushing them into the state's higher cost citizens insurance, which we are supposed to be depopulating, not repopulating, because the state is not in the insurance business. Higher property rates and conversely higher insurance costs also drive up the cost of rent, impacting the affordability for hardworking families to have a roof over their heads in a time when we have a shortage of housing stock. We need a governor who minds the business of his own state and who puts the people and their needs over personal wants. We need a governor who understands that Floridians and the citizens of Jacksonville cannot afford continual increases in their property insurance. We need a governor who, as I said, minds his own state, not running across the country for his own personal wants. I know I'm standing next to, and with the person who will do just that. And that is none other than soon-to-be Governor Charlie Crist. Thank you.
Well, good morning, and thank all of you for joining us today. We're here today because Governor DeSantis created a property insurance crisis in Florida. Hundreds of thousands of Floridians are getting dumped by their insurance companies. Thousands or more are at risk of losing their coverage. Premiums are through the roof, and they have literally doubled. And now, Floridians have nowhere else to go but Citizens during the middle of hurricane season. DeSantis is raising those rates, too. This is an emergency, for crying out loud. Not only is DeSantis doing nothing to help Florida families and homes, he's raising our rates. It's ridiculous, and it's just plain wrong. DeSantis is so busy running for president in 2024, he's forgotten about you and using Florida as a stepping stone. He's more focused on the White House than your house. Florida deserves better than that. As your governor, I took the property insurance companies on. I called for a property insurance special session, and we lowered rates 10%. We stabilized the market, and we held insurance companies accountable. When I was governor, insurance companies knew that the people were in charge. Sadly, things are truly different now. Ron DeSantis has been the single worst governor on property insurance Florida has ever had. DeSantis is following a failed playbook with Citizens. Raise rates, reduce coverage, pray for private companies to fill the gap. Well, guess what? It's not working. Floridians are paying double what they were paying 4 years ago. Double. If you were paying $2,000 on your property insurance, now you're paying over $4,000. DeSantis has his head in the sand, and you're paying the price for that. Ron DeSantis is taking millions from insurance companies, and in return, he does whatever they tell him. He let the insurance companies jack up your rates, and he ignored the storm clouds brewing in the market. That's not a leader. That's someone in the pocket of special interests. We're here at the headquarters of Citizens Insurance to tell Ron DeSantis to stop it. Stop these rate hikes, Ron. This is not a joke. It is not a game. This is an emergency. The private market is on the verge of collapse, and DeSantis is still raising rates with Citizens. We need to reverse the DeSantis rate hikes and expand coverage limits on Citizens before they lose their homes. When the private market is on life support, looking out for your fellow Floridians is not right versus left, it's right versus wrong. My message to Floridians is clear. You deserve to be able to afford your insurance, and you deserve a governor who will fight for you, for lower rates and stability. I was that governor before. I'm ready to be that governor again. Thank you, and God bless you, and if you have any questions, we'll do our best to answer.
I actually do have a question.
Sure.
Let me put this up here so
Of course.
get clean sound.
You bet.
So, your Lieutenant Governor of Florida, Carla Hernandez, she's been criticized for various things, ideology and such like that, but one issue she's never been in politics, yet you've elevated her to the LG position. If she should have to take over as governor in the event of your incapacitation or whatever, how can Floridians be confident in her, since she doesn't really have a track record in governance for anything other than union leadership?
Well, that might be to her advantage. I think it's important that we have somebody that really represents real Floridians. She is a school teacher, a special eds teacher, exactly. She's dedicated her life to helping children. Isn't it time that we had a teacher go to Tallahassee? I think that it is, and I know she'll do a great job.
But, unions, DeSantis of LG obviously have legislative experience, all of that. She drives an agenda. In the event that you're elected, you're going to pursue the majority Republican legislature opposed to it. And if she could architect that legislative agenda, what would she do in your administration?
I think she would follow her heart and follow her gut and do what's exactly right for the people of our state, or I wouldn't have picked her. I have confidence in her, and that's why I chose her. She's worked in public education, she's helped students, she's fought for teachers. She's the right person at the right time for this ticket.
Can you get specific when you say expand coverage and
Yeah.
that out so everyone knows what you're going to do.
This is easy for me. I did it before. When I was your governor the first time, I called a special session just like Governor DeSantis did. The difference was Governor DeSantis had a special session that was really special for the insurance industry. He didn't lower rates for you and me and all other Floridians one iota. When I held a special session, we lowered rates. We used the law. We used the insurance commissioner's office and lowered rates across the board 10%. This guy doesn't care. He doesn't have you in his heart. I do, and that's the difference.
Congressman, you say that DeSantis was helping the insurance companies, but the reality is insurance companies are going insolvent. They are dropping customers. They are having to raise rates, and they're still going. So how do you thread the needle there, keep insurance companies alive and healthy in Florida so the private market exists without just sending customers to citizens and exposing liability for all citizens?
You do what's right. Allow insurance companies to have a profit. Business needs to make a profit. I get that. But we can't let them gouge our fellow citizens in the process and double their rates in just a 4-year period. We have a governor that doesn't care that that's happened. He doesn't have compassion for what they're having to deal with. Why? Because he hangs out with millionaires and billionaires all day long. He has no idea what middle Floridians are having to deal with every single day, and they're getting crushed. They're getting crushed by the DeSantis economy that doesn't care, doesn't do anything to help you. If you're a middle-class Floridian, you're alone. Well, not after this election. I'll have your back.
According to the insurance companies, this is all due to rampant litigation, trial attorneys who are taking advantage of the system, raising the cost of what could be a $1,000 roof repair or something becomes a $20,000 legal battle. Where do you stand on litigation?
Well, what I think we need to do is have insurance companies that pay what they owe to the customers. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in court in the first place. If they would just do the right thing, we wouldn't have that problem. They need to have a governor who understands what the right thing is. DeSantis does not. I do. We'll get it done, and we'll fight for people again. That's what they deserve.
One more question, guys. So Senate Bill 2E is that's kind of what's been sold to the people as a airlord reform to help save the home insurance industry. Are you saying that what was done is replacement by the market is not working?
It's in collapse. You know, we're in free fall with the property insurance industry in our state. And our citizens are the ones who are suffering as a result of it. It was not a success. It was a disaster. They haven't done anything to address what people need in order to be able to make Florida affordable again. You know, Forbes magazine about 6 weeks ago said Florida is the most expensive state to live in America right now, more than California, more than New York. And under DeSantis' leadership, we have this disaster. It's wrong. We need better. That's why I'm running for governor. Thank you all for coming out.
Marcus, right over here. Marcus, do you mind real quick? I'm just going to ask her a follow-up question.